Hey guys, it's Bernie with TooFab, and I am here with Shameless and Roseanne star, Emma Kenney.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So, you are starring in the reboot of Roseanne. You play Roseanne's granddaughter, right?
Yes, I play Darlene and David's daughter, Harris, who is kind of Darlene's karma, as I like to call it.
Really?
She's Darlene's offspring or hellspring. She's got a lot of Darlene's dry wit and comedic timing and sense of humor, and a lot of Roseanne's savageness and kind of wit and spiciness, if that makes sense.
That. Yeah. How much of your personality is similar to that character?
I wouldn't say my personality is too similar to Harris, but definitely Darlene and Roseanne combined is Harris.
I did watch the first episode, and I get the sense that it's very political. It's very heavy into Trump and Hillary without saying their names. So do you think in general that's a good idea for television to mirror current events in that sense?
I think that Roseanne, this upcoming show, not Roseanne Barr, the show, focuses on so much more than politics, and the media's kind of been hyping it up to make it seem like it's a show all about Trump and, you know, all this stuff, but it's really not. It's all about family differences, and everybody has different political views, and everybody has different views on life. Everybody has different colors and favorite colors and blah, 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 and it's just a big family. They live in the Midwest. You know, you need to consider their circumstances, and the show talks about so much more than politics. It really has some heart to it.
Okay, so are you worried at all that the media hype that you're talking about is going to turn people off from watching the show?
I'm not, because I have faith and confidence in the show, and I think that if people see the pilot or literally any of the episodes, they're going to fall back into the Conner family vibe and the energy, and it's just, I'm really, really proud of this season. Everybody killed it.
Are there any debates on set, or were there any debates on set between cast members or crew members that had to do with politics?
No, not at all.
Really?
Everybody on set is so professional. It's not even a fact of was. Everybody is so professional. Like, politics are so taboo, especially in a work environment.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's aware of that. And no, I've never felt, I'm personally not a Trump supporter. And I worked with Roseanne for 5 months, and she is genuinely such a good person. Like, she's a very, very kind person, and she didn't bring up politics at all. Nobody did. There was no debates.
Awesome. What's one thing that fans or viewers of the show would be surprised to know about Roseanne and about John Goodman?
Ooh, fun. Well, Roseanne and I first bonded over, it was like the first or second day on set. We were at craft services, and we were like, ooh, we had like an amazing craft service setup. We were like, ooh, this cheese looks good. So Roseanne and I both have the same favorite cheese, which is brie cheese.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I know. And a fun fact about John Goodman is he's literally the goofiest guy. He's such a character actor, and he's the hardest worker. This is actually kind of a cool story. I remember one day he was sick towards the end of the season. Everybody had the flu. Like, we were all just like giving it to each other because we were working together every day.
Yeah.
So we had like doctors on set, but it was right before a live taping on a Friday night. And I remember, you know, we were about to go on, and John was really sick, and I saw him like over a trash can throwing up, and I was like, John, do you need water? Are you okay? So I bring him water. He's like, thanks, Emma. He's like throwing up, and he's like, and he closes his eyes, and then he goes out, kills the show.
Wow.
He is a class act, as is Roseanne, as is Sarah Gilbert, and every cast member on the show.
That's incredible. Who from the cast would you say you get along with the best?
Honestly, I like everybody. This is my first show this is the first project that I've done that I wasn't a baby. You know, like, I started Shameless when I was 10, so kind of they all see me as the younger one. So this show I started when I was 18. I know that's not super old, but like, whatever it is for me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it's like I was treated as an adult on set, and that was really rad for me because it was my first experience. I really connected with everybody though, and I love Laurie Metcalf. I look up to her so much. We would talk about films, and she was telling me all about Lady Bird and just like behind the scenes and all of it. And she was like, Emma, I think you should see Lady Bird. Like, it's a beautiful coming of age film. I'm really proud that we made. And like, this was before the Oscar noms came out. She was just proud of her film. And like, I went to go see it that night actually. And I came back and I was like, Laurie, like, I've already respected you as an actress for my entire life, but she should have taken that Oscar.
Aw, that's so cute.
Yeah.
So you did mention that you're kind of treated as an adult on this set versus the set of Shameless when you started when you were a kid.
Yeah.
That set is a very mature set though.
Yes.
So the dynamics are obviously very different. When you started Shameless, were your parents ever weary about storylines or anything that your character had to do?
You know, writers and production team and the cast and crew have all been very protective of Ethan and I, and you know, we've changed our little Liam brothers a few times just because of age reasons, but they've always been very protective of us. Like I remember when we were 10 years old, like they would cut out some words during table reads and stuff, and there's like certain scenes when I'm young that looks like I'm watching somebody like, you know, having sex or doing whatever, but they would shoot that. I would not be there. I'd be in my dressing room or whatever, and then we would flip my reaction. They'd be like, oh, just act like you're seeing something gross. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they always protected me, and my parents were aware of that. We have an amazing executive producer, John Wells, who I remember towards the beginning of the season of the pilot, he spoke to my parents and Ethan's parents and was like, you know, I have kids. I don't want this show to corrupt them, and I'm not going to let that happen, so I want your kids to feel safe, and I'll make sure that happens.
Wow.
And he's always told us that education is more important and education is first, and you know, set school.
Oh, that's incredible.
I'm rambling, but
no, I love this. So you're 18 right now. Did you finish high school already?
I graduated high school in May, and I want to go to. Thank you. I want to go to college. I'm on a gap year right now. I want to go to NYU Tisch and study film. I want to study directing, not acting. I want to study directing, screenwriting, cinematography. I've had a really amazing experience already because I've gotten to see so much, you know, amazing behind the scenes action. But I want to learn the specifics. I want to learn how to be an amazing director, a female strong director. And,
yes, I love that. Absolutely, we need more of those. So you go kind of from one dysfunctional family on Shameless to another on Roseanne. Is that just coincidence, or is that the type of character that you seek out to play?
I love playing real characters. I love when people come up to me on the street and tell me that they relate to Debbie or they relate to the Gallaghers, or, you know, they have an alcoholic father. Obviously, I don't like to hear that. You know, it's sad, but I'm happy that we're creating art that people can relate to, and it makes them feel happy, and it gives them a moment to laugh and enjoy their lives. But no, I want to play other characters as well. I just did a film that was it took place in Scotland in the 1300s.
Wow.
So I'd have a Scottish accent for that. So I'm definitely interested in playing roles other than blue-collar families. But right now it's
You're
been
very
fun.
good at it.
Thank you.
So when does Roseanne premiere?
March 27th at 8 p.m. only on ABC every Tuesday.